everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this video, we're going to be looking at Gardrone. Now, Gardrone actually got a recent buff with 2.0, and it got a new ability added onto it. Not an ability change, added on. You don't see added abilities very often, so this is a pretty cool thing to see. But it got an ability that it has been said to get a long time ago, and that is Levitate from Pokemon. If you don't know what Levitate from Pokemon is, it is essentially immunity to Earth-type moves, or Ground-type moves in that game. And Gardrone has gotten the new ability Hover, which we'll talk about that in a second. Now here we have added specialty goggles with Frail, Tender, and Very Smart. Now, the whole goal with this Gardrone is to blow everything up. That is our entire goal. We're going to switch it in, blow stuff up. Now, recently, there's been a lot of usage. There's been a lot of things being used, like Tsukames, Plasmoths, Tyrexes are starting to appear. There's just a lot of strong and bulky things. So, making our drone hit as hard as possible is going to help us break through those annoying things. And one of Gardrone's glaring weaknesses for the longest time was its lack of, like, it has really good coverage, but it's one of those things you need to click the right moves for it to be any good. And Hover definitely helps with that, because we're not affected by Earth-type moves. Nothing hits us. That means Rock Slide doesn't hit us, Mud Slide, anything like that. That actually gives us a small gimmick with being a Mud Slide immunity, because we are not affected by it. We essentially have the Air-type immunity to Earth moves, but we're also immune to Rock Slide without having the disadvantage of being an Air type. Oh, God. But yeah, and then with our moveset, it's pretty simple. We have Metal Blast, Deep Freeze, Thunder Strike, and Fire Breath. I wish this thing would get Elemental Burst already. So we could have some way of maybe stopping Soul Burst Krakaloa. But I digress. It should be fine. But yeah, basically, Deep Freeze and Metal Blast are probably the moves that we use the most. Just because Deep Freeze is a really, really good neutral option to stuff like Plasmoth and Tsukame, which is a pretty common defensive core right now. So being able to hit those guys is really solid. And because you're a metal type, you have useful resistances. You just have like Bug, Mind, Ice, stuff like that. You have pretty solid resistances. Simple. So overall, this thing is pretty solid. But yeah, you also have Air Resist, so you're good into Stratosaur, because you can always send this thing in on Stratosaur and click strong moves. But yeah, generally the whole idea is us just clicking Metal Blast and hoping to do a lot of damage. One problem is Metal is not exactly the best offensive typing. That's why you have all your coverage moves to back it up. But yeah, the TPs are very simple. We have 56 health with just leftovers after you give it 44 energy, which with 44 energy gets you to 245, which allows you for 2 Metal Blasts, 2 Deep Freeze, and then 3 Thunder Strikes or Fire Breaths, whichever one you can mix and match. 200 range attacks to hit as hard as physically possible, and then 200 speed. Now, we don't have, like, Nimble, right? But we still want to maximize our speed as much as possible, so we could potentially get some clutch outspeeds on sluggish stuff around the speed tier. So having this 200 speed is going to be helpful. But yeah, if we can manage to switch into Borox going for Earthquakes on our hovers, we can get some insane work done. But hopefully you all enjoy, and let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go. I like that avatar. Okay, so first things you really want to do when you think something like this, you want to see what wants to switch into you. Now, when we look at this, I'm kind of looking at, Mauermerk, stuff like that is pretty good. Though, there is one obvious move I'm going to be clicking all game, and that is Deep Freeze. It does hit pretty much everything. Tsukame is pretty good here. We have to be careful of letting the, Sumabito set up. So we're going to go with Lead Gondorvale. Lead Gondorvale works here. I would kind of like to keep my Clutch plushie for Sumabito. But actually, as long as I have Whipple-Drift, I should never really worry about that thing. Whipple-Drift is really strong here if we could get hazards up against the Tyrex. So we're going to hopefully try to do that. Their hazards don't exist. I don't think they have a hazard user here. Is it a thing of Plasmoth or Hoggenosh into the Zulon? I feel like Hogenosh is so much better here because what? It hits, 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 and hits. Yes. Got it. So yeah, we'll have our defensive guys in the back. Gardrone can come in and deep freeze everything. We need hazards are going to be good here. If I can get more than one layer up, that'd be nice. As I go with Garlash lead, I get a free preemptive to just yoink an item, so nothing really stops me here. This is going to be nice. Terrifying, actually. That's cool. You don't see terrifying Garlash very often. I'm curious what they're cooking. I thought Garlash got a... Ooh, whoa. He doesn't have an item. Ooh, interesting. And I outspeed it. Who am I fighting? Okay, I'm a little interested with no item. Nothing can really stop me from going for all hazards here, though, but my problem is Chartiki could be kind of annoying. So what I'm actually going to do here is play the Tsukami. Tsukami works pretty well here. I really, really, really like the Gardrone in this game because their only resist is Cramboss, which is most likely going to be scared of ever switching in. Fire Breath is also solid, but the problem is then Zulong can come in, and my Zulong check is Hagenosh, which is not Soul Bursted yet. Ooh, if I stop yawning. Oh, this is huge. Wait, this is big. I get a nice Seasong here. Nice Seasong. They never want to stay in here. Tsukami fully walls this thing. This is huge. This is very, very good. Most likely Mauermerk is coming in here, but then it lets me deep freeze for free. Again, I'm not that worried about this Cramboss. If it goes for a Battle Chime, that's the only, like, slightly scary thing. So you actually go for Icicle. Gardrone is still fine. But we're most likely just going to be playing Hagenosh here, because we want to get rid of these hazards as soon as possible. I think it's just Hagenosh comes in, and then I switch into, actually no, what's coming in here on Hagenosh? I feel like I can just Soul Burst into Baneful, because their Baneful switches are pretty bad. If it's Tyrex, I go Tsukame. They can't Scapegoat because it's a sound move, they'll go through it. Does too much. I believe it lost Scapegoat for Teardown. I don't see Baneful Bash being bad in any reality here. All it would be bad into... There's no reason it's bad. They don't have any resistance. Nice. So this will not kill because of Terrifying. Then this means I get to go into Tsukame, into Seasong, into Hagenosh. If it's Malwork, I still actually play Hagenosh. We'll see. Oh, God. Help. Bro. I'm dying. I'm playing a lot of Arcane Lineage recently. I did do a stream on that game a little bit ago. Peak. It was awesome. I loved it. Oh, maybe they were assuming I would go Hagenosh lead on Garlash, assuming they would counter lead, or I would go... assuming that I would counter lead Zulong, maybe? That would have been a very good move if they were actually doing that. If they weren't, then I'm just overthinking it, like as I usually do with a lot of these scenarios, you know? I usually overthink a lot of these crazy moves, and I'm like, maybe if they do this, this will happen. It's best case scenario, but realistically, it's better to go with the logical option that makes the most sense and predicted. So it actually does come in here. Now, nothing innately stops me from going into Gardrone. I can actually go into it. And now, they are terrified of Deep Freeze right now. This is a terrifying move for me to click. Deep Freeze is that 327 range attack. Oof. Off a 70 base power move. This will do a little bit. This will do a little bit. This should do some very good damage on Sumabito. Not a whole lot, but reminder Sumabito is pretty tanky, so we're not exactly worried about that. Parasitize makes a lot of sense to come out here. I kind of just want to play Hagenosh, just to get rid of the Icicle trap so I can go Whipple Drift safely. What are they going for here? Is it just going to be Parasitize? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because they want to prevent me from, like, they were probably going to assume just I'm going into Tsukame, right? And then they could do some bulk up shenanigans. But then again, I don't know how well that would have worked for them. It's going to be Ankle Bash. Let's see why not. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Arcane Lineage recently, and I just got my first mark. The Astral mark, like space. It gives you a bunch of buffs, but I need 5 tiers of it first, so I'm going to work toward that. Garlash does come in again. I get my free Baneful Bash off. I kill Garlash. What is coming in now? That's the real question. They didn't get too much done with the Icicle traps. So, what is coming in here? Nothing can innately threaten the Hoganosh. Why am I yawning? Dude, I don't know why this happens. Is it like that all my energy is being expended? So I just have a huge yawn that's like building up or something? I don't know about this Malmerk move, because I feel like it just lets me go into Gardrone, and nothing really stops that. Because I need to make sure my Hoganosh is very healthy to deal with the Zulon later. Yeah, and this is... Oh, that was a crit, actually. That we would have took that so much better if we didn't get crit. Okay, Deep Freeze just kills whatever comes in. So I'm just gonna click it. I don't see any reason not to. Like, again, I spam Deep Freeze until Cramboss dies. I don't really have to predict anything, because I have both Hoganosh and Tsukame for it. And actually, I'm probably gonna go for a breed here, because they need to make a play to win this game. So what I do is, if they go for a switch, they're definitely gonna double if it's Sumabito. They're definitely gonna double if it's Cramboss. I can live any one hit from Cramboss though. So let's see what they do. They actually just opt for Sumabito, so Sumabito's just dead now. Well, now they're not. No, they're gonna go Cramboss here. They would never go Malmerk. This means I still don't know what the last is, unless it's Zulon. There it is. Alright. So I'm -1 range defense right now. There's no way I'm ever going to want to stay in here. My Deep Freeze is still my best move to go for. So what we do here is we play Hog and kind of hope for no Zip Zap. That's kind of the best option I have right now. Just kind of just hope that no Zip Zap comes out. Goggles Thunderstrike's going to really hurt. It didn't hurt. Got it. Nothing actually stops it from Banefuling, but I'm going to make sure I heal because I don't want to end up dying, because then I can lose to Zulon very easily because it can kill a lot of what I have. Ouch. I heal back up, and now we're going to start throwing Banefuls out, and if they go for another Thunderstrike, I'll just heal again. The best thing that they might be able to do here is get Ravenous shenanigans off with Cramboss. Try to get rid of my stat boosts if they thought I would bulk up. But they didn't. So, taking the damage. I actually don't need Hoganosh anymore because now the Zulong is chipped enough and Tsukame can kind of just kill it. But Hoganosh is a really good neutral ground to kill both Cramboss and the other one. Malmerk. I'll just save my Baneful. I have Baneful and Meltdown, and I can outspeed the Malmerk, so I'm not that worried about it. I don't want to play lame and win the game. I actually could have just rejuvenated into a Baneful Bash. So this doesn't work because I believe I outspeed it. This Malmerk is notoriously slow, unless it's very robust, and there's a chance it lives. Oh, it's Noxious Pearl. Okay. Oh. This isn't really... The damage has already been done. All I do now is Fire Breath with Gardrone, and then they have to hope Gnarly Gash kills. Which there's a chance because I don't have a lot of melee defense on Gardrone. You really don't. They could actually just Mudslide here, which could be some hover shenanigans. Fire Breath just to kill Malmerk. Our Goggle's very smart, taking that thing down. Malmerk is down. Why did my camera glitch? I just saw it and watched it happen. I don't know what it was, but I watched it happen. Fire Breath can come out and just win the game here. Slapdown comes out, getting rid of our specialty goggles. We take the hit very, very well. And now we can just go for the kill on Cramboss. Boom. Down with Fire Breath. But yeah, sacking the Hoggarth there was fine because there was no real reason to keep it around. Gardrone getting 3 kills. GG. Alrighty, here we go into the next one. This is actually kind of a similar game. Oddly enough. Okay. So, this is another game where Deep Freeze kind of reigns supreme over any move that I can click on my Gardrone. I'm definitely going to be bringing it. Just because, like, it hits pretty much everything, and Mutagon and Protogon are going to be irritating. But for Protogon, I can bring Plasmoth, and that thing gets paralyzed. I don't think it's outspeeding Gardrone. Let me check. Protogon, specialty goggles. Let me go with a paralysis, 94 speed. Okay, so if I can get the paralyze off on the Protogon, I can get off really strong moves. I just don't get paralyzed by their Charge Dark. Chances of that happening, though, are pretty high. I'm going to be bringing Whipple Drift because that thing has been being annoying. I can actually play Gardrone on Whipple Drift every single time, and nothing really stops that. I'm going to assume it's going to be Gondorvale lead, and Hognosh could just Soul Burst and be annoying, but then Wave Wrecker is a possibility, so is Double Beat. So I might as well play my own Gondorvale and just see what they are. And then I just spam attacking moves till it dies. And then it's a thing of, do I go Obelisk? Obelisk isn't terrible, but it doesn't do a whole lot because I don't know, like Spectral. Spectral would have been really solid here. I think I'm gonna settle on Hog in all honesty. Actually, wait. There is a Skellig. I almost did not see the Skellig. As they leave a Sumabito. There's a problem with this lead. Now, their logic might be, I can just counter stance or bulk up on him setting up bars. They aren't realizing I can just click Double Beat and just kill them. So, oh, they're Double Strike Specialty Gloves trying to kill me. I understand it now. But nothing stops me from just killing them here. Yeah, like nothing stopped me. So I'm slightly confused by the move there. I literally just, it's now a 5v4. I'm slightly confused by the move. I guess their logic was I can counter stance was probably the logic, and they were trying to go for a bulk up there into a counter stance. There was very good potential there, but I think they just didn't think about me just attacking, right? Now they're just gonna Drudge. This is a big Drudge here for them. Is it just Whip? No, Whipple doesn't work. Sukame's fine. I can just Body Crash till it dies. I would have liked Obelisk to maybe square one, but it's not like it does that much. Starting to spam Body Crash till it dies. It'll take like 4 hits, but we should be fine. Okay, they're just gonna spam it. Okay, they just want to set up and win the game. That's kind of their whole thing here. Yeah, it'll take me 3 hits to kill it. We're going for the hits now. I should take not that much here. Yep, and I still have my Milkshake up. I don't really understand the Skellig move here. Plus my Whipple Drift. No, Whipple does not have. It's not. I'm very confused about why Skellig is here, though. Oh, they're probably Brute Force, you know? Probably Brute Force. No wonder that didn't flinch. I don't understand the Skellig move there. Makes no sense to me. Alright, so here I play my own Gondorvale. Because I don't want to lose my Milkshake. I actually still have Clutch Plushie, which is probably fine. I'm just gonna... I have Hazard Removal with Whipple. But actually, I can just go Gondor. I'm just gonna Rejuvenate, because they're gonna Preemptive. Oh, they do just end up going for that. Okay. I'm fine with having no energy for this. I can wait on something later. Okay, I can actually... I need to Gust before I attack. But I need to win the speed tie if I want that to be worth it. Yeah, the 50-50 here is I need to Gust, right? Like that needs to happen right now is a Gust. I need to Gust. They're hoping to win the speed tie for a Provoke. Intrigued. Why did that happen? Why did they barb? Intrigued. Double beat then. Just gonna take down the Gondorvale. Unfortunate miss there. I go for a slap, getting rid of my Clutch Plushie. Kind of one of the downsides of double beat is that 1 in 10 chance to miss. But it's fine. We can just go for the kill now. Now we can get our own hazards up, and we can lose Gondorvale no matter what happens. See what happens. I don't get their moves, though. I don't get it. It's this person that I'm fighting. They were ace last... Wait, oh, they've been ace. They have fallen out of there, huh? I don't get this move either. This is dumb. I just killed this. Are they like Whale Obelisk or something? And they're sacking everything, so Obelisk just wins the game? Then do I not just go into Gardrone and just kill everything? Okay, well this gets rid of Draft Pearl if they have it. Would you look at that? They had draft pro. Alright, I don't actually see a point in hazarding, honestly. I can probably actually save Gondorvale. I wanted to play my own Plasmoth. And then Provoke can probably come out and stop me. Or I can finally get my hazards up. Or I could go for double B just for more chip on Plasmoth. Which then means Whippledrift kind of just wins the game at that point. Yeah, I can probably do that. But I kind of want to win with Gardrone. It's like, it's either one of these works fine, right? Double beats the Whippledrift win. This is the Gardrone win, so I'll just go for the Gardrone win. I'm assuming probably a Zip Zap or a Power Surge here. I'm confused. I'm gonna assume Rejuvenate now, right? I'm assuming Rejuvenate. That makes sense. Boom. Boom. Rejuvenate? It has to be Whale. What's coming in here? So I do this. Now that I know it's Protagon, we're gonna have to do different shenanigans here. I actually kind of want to Provoke for some reason. He's paralyzed, I win. No para. I can Dissipate here though. That's fine. I wanted to Provoke. I knew this was coming. I wanted to Provoke it. I can just kill with Whipple. But like, what if they What if they Zip Zap on Gardrone and I get to Thunderstrike? That can be a move I do. Or I go Whipple, kill. I go Protagon. I go Plasmoth. They Zip Zap. No, no. I still have my Body Crash to kill the. I got my Body Crash back to kill the Skellig. They're not letting me go into my Gardrone. If I kill this, I get to Thunderstrike spam. Hoping for Charge Dark. They don't get, which is okay. They can't go Skellig because it dies. They have to go Protagon to hope they live. Yeah. So this is 100% a Zip Zap. Now there's a few things that I can do. I want to play around this. Plasmoth. I know I can beat the Protagon regardless of what happens here, right? That's kind of my... Is Charge Dark an ability? Oh my god, that took a lot of Charge Dark of hits. Oh man, Dart Burst is really funny, holy crap. I love that move. I win now with Gardrone. I just needed the Charge Dark para. God, Dart Burst is so cool. I love it. Alright, I'll win the game now with my Gardrone. Yes! The hover hasn't come in any use though. There's been like a single earth move that was clicked and it was a darn... It was Mudslide from Malamurk. You're seeing the problem, right? A Mudslide from Malamurk. Doesn't really work that well. We can take down the Skellig here. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Goodbye, Protagon. Thunderstrike and win the game. Well, that was kind of... Hey, two pretty good games for Gardrone. Getting the late game clean on this game. Gondorvale carrying this game. I don't know what the play around Gondorvale was, in all honesty. I don't think I ever will. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoyed. Gardrone is definitely an interesting Loomian now. Hover, we didn't really get to see the ability actually like do anything. But I guess that is a plus because people can be scared of clicking earth moves. Like, that might make sense why that Malamurk didn't click Mudslide initially. Because they were afraid I'd go Gardrone. So they would want to Marsh Wave to cover it. Which I did go Gardrone. And that could put some sense behind their move there. But yeah, hopefully all of you enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Bye-bye!